Hi guys, welcome back to Blooming Good. My name is Janae. If you're new to my channel, I live in Durban, South Africa. I grow warm to intermediate plants. I do have some cold growing orchids, and I do not have a hothouse, a greenhouse, or a shade house. I grow mine outside in the garden under shade cloth. So today I've got some Bulbophylums. As you can see, I've got, let me just take this off its mount. Let me show you. So these, just excuse my hands guys, I've been in the garden. So as you can see, it's got a mixture of bark, some sphagnum, some cork. It's got a whole mixture in there. And, oh, got it back to front. Let me just put it, let me let's have a close up to the flower. There we go. And I've got a little Nunu here coming to say hello, want to be on my lap. Her name is Emma. She's a little bossy. Okay, so let's get on with it. So this beautiful Bulbophylum, guys, is a warm to intermediate Bulbophylum. There's its name there. It is a species, and these guys prefer hot to warm growing temperatures from 19 to about 25, 28 degrees. They do not like to be dried out, so they prefer to be watered quite frequently, at least 3 to 5 times a week. As you can see, their root systems are quite fine. So I do hang these in between the section where my vandas are. So the vandas get watered daily with sprinklers. So these guys, they get watered and they love airflow. So in order not to, because we water frequently, we don't want them to rot. So yeah, they prefer airflow. I just want to, there we go. Now you can see the detail of this flower, the lip. So this Bulbophylum is a stinky, one of the stinky kinds. You can't really smell it from where I'm sitting, but when you go up close, then you tend to smell it. So this Bulbophylum prefers to flower just before winter. So we are entering our winter now. So it's a summer and spring. That's when they prefer to flower. Sorry guys, just excuse me. English is not my first language, so I do battle a little bit, but bear with me. These guys, like I say, they prefer to be watered at least 3 to 5 times a week. They also prefer to be fed weak, like with a very weak solution. So I feed my vandas weekly. So I tend to treat everybody the same. So when I feed my vandas, these guys get fed as well. And yeah, it's actually a frequent bloomer. This is actually the 4th time it's flowered for me. So it's quite a pretty one. Then I've got a Medusa here as well. The Medusa, let me just turn it. Sorry, let me just bring it a little bit forward. It's got 2 spikes. There's the one spike there, and the other spike is here at the bottom. These guys are on the same, I tend to group my orchids, guys, and I think if it's easier for you, do that at home as well. Group your orchids, because it makes it easier with feeding and watering. If they all like the same conditions, you know, then yeah, that's what I do. So the Bulbophylum Medusa, oh wow, there's another spark. I didn't see that one. I thought it only had 2 sparks. Haha, it's got 3 spikes. Well, I will keep you guys up to date as well. I know it's also got a new growth there, as you can see there. Yeah, so Medusas, they love water. They have this, they are exactly the same as our other Bulbophylum that I just showed you, the Pendiculatum, the species. They love water. So they do not like to, you can dry them out maybe also like 3 to 5 times a day. I water these guys. To be honest with you, the vandas get water every day. When we enter winter, I don't water the vandas daily. I do every 2nd day. So yeah, and so far it hasn't done anything to the medusa. It hasn't killed it, or that I can see that it didn't like that type of watering regime. But I don't know if you guys have ever seen the medusa's flowers. Let me show you. Let me see if we can find you the medusa flower. One moment. Right, so the medusa flowers, guys, they are very interesting. And when you water, they say you need to be careful when watering, and they don't like their flowers to get wet. So that is what the flower looks like. Can you see? It looks like a ball of fluff. So that is super cool. So I will keep you guys up to date. I bought my medusa last year in flower. And this is the first time I'm actually getting it to flower on my own. It's another little, see there, it's quite interesting, hey. These guys can be potted. You can use a very shallow pot, use well draining media when you do, if you prefer to pot it. I prefer to mount my orchids because I water quite frequently. So I prefer to mount most of my orchids. I don't have many in pots. The ones I have in pots I keep totally separate, and I water those absolutely separate to all my other plants because I tend to do water therapy and then I kill my orchids because of too much water. So yeah, so this is actually the first time that I get to actually flower the medusa on my own. So that's, I'm quite excited about. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. I have to be honest with you, I was a little bit skeptical because I thought I was going to kill it, and I'm glad that it survived, and it's actually got a few new growths. So this is a climbing orchid. It likes to well, not climb, but when I bought it, I only had this little tuft here, and it's since then it's grown, so it does walk in a certain direction. So yeah, if you'd like to, you can have these in baskets as well, or in shallow terracotta pots, but use well draining media. Like I said, I use this piece of bark that it's on, well, wood slab that it's on. It's bottle brush. It's quite a hard wood, so it will last for years on this mount. So yeah, that is that one. And they're quite interesting. I don't know if they're stinky. I have to admit, I can't remember if they smell. That we'll get to that when it flowers. I'll update you guys. Right, and then the next little one I've got here, the Mastercianum. I've got this one. Let's see. 2005, I think. So it's also, yeah, it's a species, June 2005. Mastercianum. It's also a species, and when I got it, it was quite small as well. So since then, and it's flowered twice for me. As you can see, it's just finished its one flowering cycle. So that's the old stem. I should cut this off, and then it flowered here as well, and it flowered here as well, and then now the next flower is starting. It's starting to push a spike there. So this one is one of your Bulbophylums that is not smelly. So this is also a warm growing Bulbophyllum. It's super fragrant. It's got a very soft, sweet smell, like a musky smell, but at least it's not smelly like this one. This one is a smelly dude. If you go closer and put your nose there, it smells like rotten flesh. So this little guy, this one is actually one of the nice ones. So this is also an epiphyte from Asia. It loves high humidity, just like its siblings. Well, I can't say siblings, but like the other two Bulbophylums I have. It loves high humidity. about 60 to 90 percent humidity, constant moisture. So it also doesn't like to dry out. So like I say, I group my plants, and those guys get watered together with, you know, all the others that love lots of water. It loves bright indirect light. As you can see, this one gets a bit too much light. Look at the leaves, and look at the leaves here, and look at the leaves here. Much darker. See, so you can see when your plant gets too much light. Yeah, it tends to go a little bit on the yellow side. So I need to move this one just a tad to closer to where this Medusa is at the moment. So I'll do that when I go back outside. Then they love intermediate to hot temperatures, so 20 degrees to 32 degrees during the day. Winter time-ish, they don't like temperatures lower than 15 degrees at night, or 15 degrees. They don't like the cold. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for me because, okay, Durban is not really cold, but sometimes the temperatures can drop to about 9 at night. So yeah, they can get a little bit chilly. So I'd had them from last year. They went through winter here. So what I do is I water in the morning, early in the morning, so it has the whole day to dry out. And then also I don't water as frequently in winter because of I don't want it to rot. So even though they say they don't like to get too dry, I do watch it. So what I do is I watch the leaves. The leaves will tell you if they're not happy. So yeah, that's a bit of a balancing game. Then they like medium to bright indirect light, consistently moist, not soaking wet though, and high humidity. They love to be mounted. You can have them in a basket, you can have them in a shallow pot. Like I say, I prefer my things mounted. It's just easier for me for watering. Fertilization, they like half strength balanced fertilizer all year round, and they don't really have a rest period. None of these guys really have a rest period. So yeah, it's got quite a beautiful photo. I'm going to try and get you guys a photo of this one. Like I said, I did do a short when it had a flower, and I'll keep you up to date when it has a flower there as well. So this is what the flower looks like. This all variations. Mine is more yellow to orange. Oh, there we go. There's mine. Mine is like a yellow with a slight peach. And as the flower gets older, it turns completely peach, like the one next door. So as the flowers mature, it gets like that peachy color. But mine starts out this color here. Yeah, they're super cute. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can. Let me see if I can. There we go. You see, it's so dainty and delicate. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so I thought I would just share my Bulbophylums. It is a new thing for me to try, and so far I'm quite happy. I've had them for a year now, and yeah, I'm quite chuffed, man. Sure. So guys, experiment. That's what I do. I experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment. People are always scared of orchids and think, oh, I'm going to kill it. Try. I have to be honest. I killed so many before, and but that's how you learn. That's how you learn to grow these things. Oh, chips! I missed it now. Anyway, then I got a new little one. I promised my husband. My husband made me promise not to buy any more orchids because I'm running out of space. But FYI, I'm making space in my garden. But yeah, you guys, I will do a garden walk sometime. We just outside doing a few changes, still doing it. It's so long. It takes long to make these changes. And I know you guys have been waiting because some of you have been asking me, show the garden, show the garden. But yeah, we are busy with it. Yeah, and we work long hours, so we don't get that much time to spend outside. But when we do, we are busy outside, so you guys will see all the changes shortly. So, this is our new baby, as you can see. This is a yellow bird crossed with a luminosa. The luminosa, they've been crossing lately quite a bit because it's such a gorgeous plant. I'm trying to turn it so you can see the label. Can you guys see it? I got it from the Plante guys. They were in Thailand and they came home with this baby. It is a small one, but you know what? It's fine. I'm happy with it. It's a beautiful cross. I'll show you shortly what it's got lots of potential. Have a look at this. So there's the yellow bird. So the yellow bird's the one parent and the luminosa is the other parent. Just look at that luminosa. Oh, so imagine now when these guys start flowering. I can't wait to see what the flowers will look like, because they both have this stunning big lip. See, the yellow bird has this beautiful lip. And look at the luminosa, it's got this massive lip and so colorful. So I can't wait to see what it's going to come out as, you know, what the flowers will look like. So, you know, the first flowering is always small, and then when the second flowering starts, it will get more mature. So yeah, I'm super happy. Oopsie. There we go. Now you can see it. So I'll keep you guys up to date when it starts flowering. I'm going to mount it today. As you can see, all these beautiful cones and pots, and oh, I tell you, Tammy is spoiling me rotten. This is creation. All these are creations from Tammy. This is her details here. Tammy Franzale. She does ceramics for orchids and other plants, not just orchids. And that's her contact number there. If you guys are local in Durban, she does ship nationwide as well. So contact Tammy if you guys are interested in her things. Let me tell you, her orchids love these pots and mounts. So some people get a bit confused. They don't know what to do with these. So you can either mount your orchid on top. I'll do a mounting video sometime. You can either mount your orchid that it sits upright on the plate, or on the side. So you can have it. Let me just take my plant out of here. It is loose inside this little pot because I did soak it. So you can either decide to tie your plant, cable tie your plant, or use fishing line onto your plate like so, and put loads of sphagnum moss. Or you can lie your plant flat and you can put loads of sphagnum moss and you can hang it. Or you can use your cone. You can either mount it on the outside. See, it's got lots and lots of grooves, and the orchids love it. You must see the roots when they climb onto these things. It's absolutely stunning. So you can either mount your orchid on the outside or on the inside. And here's another pot. This is a bit too big for this plant, so I haven't decided yet. I might use this one here, mounted on the outside with a bit of sphagnum moss. And then, let me just put my plant back. Sorry. She's got all different designs, different patterns, guys. Her things are stunning. And she sells out at every single show she goes to. So, this is one of her new ones with the wasp on the outside. Some people don't like the wasps. I like the wasps. I live next to a river, so we do have wasps here as well. There's butterflies. Look at this one. It's got a butterfly. Okay, those don't have patterns, but she does have some with patterns on. Cones with patterns on them as well. And there's all other different types, but these ones she's my sponsor. So thank you, Tammy, for all these beautiful spoils. I love it to bits. For those of you that's missed her information, that's Tammy's info there. Oh, I've dirtied her card now with my fat hand, my fat fingers. But there's her details there. Contact her. I know she's going to the botanical show that's coming up. And there's also another show at the B&B in Durban North coming up. That's in August, I think. Yeah, so Plantain and them, they will be there as well. So yeah, guys, give her a ring if you're interested in these pots. Absolutely stunning. Let me tell you, Phalaenopsis. Oh my gosh. I am not good with Phalaenopsis. Let me tell you. Okay, I don't actually want to show you that section because it's next to a bookshelf and the bookshelf is bigger than my car. But just have a look there. Can you see there? It is doing so well. Yeah, so my plant is doing well. Like I say, I'm not good with phyllies. I kill them. And look there. I water this phylly maybe once a week. Because my previous mistake, oh, I hurt the leaf. My previous mistake was I was watering too much. So, excuse me. So I water them once a week. So, yeah, and I just look at the plant and they're still okay. This one as well, I water it once a week. And I also just wipe the leaves. So I haven't been doing that for this week. So that's coming up on Friday. So, yeah. So that is what I'm up to. So if you guys are interested in Bulbophylums, don't be scared. Like I say, if you can grow cattleyas, they will thrive in that environment as well. So don't be scared. Try it. And like I say, I have to admit something to you guys. You know my Sarcopsis. I killed it. I don't know what happened. It grew so beautifully. It flowered twice for me, and it made a shoot, and all of a sudden we had that rain and that cold snap, and then it just started going downhill. And I brought it in the house because I thought, okay, fine, maybe because of that cold snap we had this freaky weather. So I brought it inside, and then when it started heating up again, I put it outside where it used to be, and it used to love it. And it's close to where these guys are. And let me tell you, it died. So that's my third one. So that's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid to try things. Try a different setup, a different area in your garden if the plant did not enjoy it. But that Phalaenopsis, that Sarcopsis did so well because, like I said, it flowered twice for me. Plus, it made a new bulb with pseudobulbs with new leaves. It had new growth. It was happy. And then we just had that cold snap with that dreadful rain for days. And then from there on, it just went downhill. So yeah, I'm contemplating, shall I try it for the 4th time? Because they're quite pricey. These guys, you'll be surprised. If you're local, guys, look up Afri orchids. They are cheap as chips. Even Plantain. And Plantain, you get them, I think they have a sale at the moment on Plantain, if I'm not mistaken. They like 100 rand, 180, 200, 280, 300. You do get some expensive ones, but I tried the cheaper ones first because, like I say, it was a new thing for me to try Bulbophylums. And yeah, I just wanted to see if I could grow them, you know, before I go to anything else. So you know, or any, you know, like the expensive ones. Oh gosh, there's ones that cost like 1,000. Oh my hat. Imagine I kill that, I would cry for days. So like I said, this one I think it was 200 or 180 if I'm not mistaken. In it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pseudobulbs on it. But it's had new growth from this side here, that new growth. And this one as well. This one I think was 100 and something. It wasn't expensive. So guys, try it out. Experiment. Don't be scared to try out orchids. They are weird and wonderfully made. I love all sorts of orchids. I like the weird ones as well. And yeah, so I'm quite chuffed with myself. So so yeah, I just wanted to share the Bulbophylums with you. I will give you guys an update on the Medusa when it does flower it, because I'm like so chuffed that I could flower it for myself, you know, because I bought it when the flowers were going off, from Nico at Kindy Gardens, orchid nursery. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed. Well, that's all from me. I just wanted to share my Bulbophylums with you, and how to grow them, how to water them, and how to feed them. And like I say, you can have them mounted if you like me, do water therapy, and you water and water and water with the Vandas. So yeah, these guys you can't kill if you do that. So, but if they're in a pot, just take a little bit of care. They yeah, use some sphagnum and a good mixture of well draining orchid bark, orchid mix to your setup. And then Tammy's beautiful mounts. Thank you so much again, Tammy, for your pots and your mounts, for sponsoring me. I'm going to be mounting this beautiful yellow bird cross, and oh, I can't wait for the flowers. It's going to look so pretty. Okay guys, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you watching my channel, stopping by. Please like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. I don't get anything out of it except pure enjoyment and just to share, you know. And hopefully I didn't keep you guys for too long. Take care until next time. God bless. Bye.